Okay, so tonight I am trying a new recipe. This is stir-fried spaghetti, and the pasta that I'm using is an extra thin spaghetti. It was the only one that I could find in the grocery store at the time. So I'm boiling that now, and I'm going to drain that and rinse it and then set it off to the side. Okay, so I am going to freehand a stir-fry sauce. I'm starting off with some squeezed ginger, a bit of sesame oil, and this is not a recipe, and I'm not using exact ingredients at all, obviously. So there's some soy sauce, a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder as well, a little bit of 21 seasoning salute to brighten flavors a bit. A bit of paprika, just a little bit of minced onion, a bit of this chili garlic sauce. Okay. There we go. I'm adding a little bit of shito. Am I saying that right? So this one is spicy as well. It's a blackened pepper sauce, so I won't add too much. I just want the flavor, really, not the heat. So there. A bit of honey for sweetness. So whisk that all together. And that is going to be our stir-fry sauce for our stir-fried spaghetti. Okay, so this is after about 20 minutes of cooking. And I did go ahead and add in some extra flavor. So I added in some 21 seasoning salute, a bouillon cube, and some garlic, and I think that's it. I didn't add any salt because, again, the stir-fry seasoning has plenty of soy sauce, so I'm going to wait on adding any salt. And then about halfway through the cooking process, I did take them out and cut them in half just to help them cook a little bit more quickly. If you thaw your chicken breast out, this can easily be a 30-minute meal, but since mine were frozen, it's just taking a little bit longer. But yeah, those are ready now, so I'm going to, oh, and I added a little bit of water. So these are ready now, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them off of the heat and let them cool a bit, and then slice them and then get started with the actual stir-fry process. Okay, so this is the pan that I used to cook the chicken, and as you can see, there's still a little bit of leftover bits, which is good for flavoring. And then I added a little bit of sesame oil, and I'm turning this up to medium-high heat to begin the stir-frying process. So for our stir-fry, I am using some red and green bell pepper, some onion, mushrooms, and then I minced some garlic, and there's a bit of ginger. So I'm going to go ahead and add my bell pepper. So after getting my bell pepper and onion in the pan, I stir-fried that for about a minute or so, just long enough to cook them a bit but still keep them crunchy before adding in my mushrooms in the next step that you'll see here in just a moment. Gonna add in my mushrooms. Cook those for about a minute. At this point, I'm going to add in my garlic and ginger. Alright, so there is my sliced chicken. Add that in. I think I'm going to end up needing a bigger skillet. Uh-oh. Okay, so switch to a larger pan. I'm going to add in my stir-fry seasoning, the sauce that I made. And then transfer that over. Okay, there we go. It's much better, much more space now. So once I got that all into the larger pan, then I turned the heat off for a bit just to give me time to mix it all together. And then I turned the heat to low to heat the noodles all the way through because they have been sitting for a bit. And then that was it. I just plated it up. We actually had ours with egg rolls. That was my husband's. This one's mine. This was really, really, really good, and I'm so glad I found it. I think this is actually like an Afro Asian fusion type dish, guys, and I would highly recommend trying it. Even if you can't find some of the ingredients like the shito, still just give it a try because it was really good and a good way to use up some freezer and pantry staples. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's going to do it for this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.